Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, What's on My Mind with Sana Khan. So as you can see from my getup, today's video is going to be about skincare routines. Now, this is something that I recently started because in my early teenage years and my early 20s, I have suffered from cystic acne because of my PCOS. And I don't have any active acne anymore, but I do have the scars. So that's the reason I started this skincare routine. And the other reason that I started skincare is because this acts as a pick-me-up for me. Now, I will be sharing a day time and a nighttime skincare routine. So this is a beginner friendly video, as even I have just recently started this. It's just been about a month since I've started this. So I'll be sharing with you what I do or what I think you shouldn't be doing. But before you start the video, please go ahead and put on a pair of very cute pajamas, because every time you're going to cross the mirror or look at yourself, you'll feel really good. And the skincare, especially the daytime skincare routine, is going to make you feel so fresh and motivate you to do anything that you want to do in a day, because of the pressure with the work from home, and especially people dealing with PCOS and depression, it can get very difficult for us to motivate ourselves to do anything in the day other than work, because that's something that we have to do. So start trying this. This is one trick that has helped me and made a change in a huge way. So I think this will help you as well. So let's get started with the video. So the first skincare routine is going to be a daytime routine. Now, this is something that you can do at night as well. However, I prefer to do it in the daytime, and in the night I prefer to do a different skincare routine. So before we start, the first thing that you need to do is you need to cleanse your face. Now, I use Cetaphil face wash because it's very gentle on the skin, and at the same time it doesn't dry my skin out. So I've already cleanse my face. So let's start with the first product. So my first product is going to be this 2% salicylic acid face serum. This is by the Dermaco. There were really good reviews about this, and I was very excited to get this. And it has like, I've just used it, like I said, for 3 weeks now, but it has shown very promising results. There is a huge change I see in my skin. So I'm just going to take a pump of this, and I would recommend not to use the tube directly on your face, as it transfers the bacteria back into the bottle. So it's always advised to take it in your hand and then just apply this. All right, so I have applied this, and if you want, you can go ahead and slightly massage it for a few minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes, especially if this is something that you're doing in the morning, because this helps a lot with the lymphatic drainage. All right, so I'm done with this and it has dried up. So the second thing that I apply on the serum is a moisturizer. And since this is a skincare routine that I do in the morning, I prefer to use this moisturizer, which is Emollient. You'll get this at any pharmacy. And I love this moisturizer, especially to use during the day, as the consistency is very light and it feels like an instant hydration to the skin. If you can see, the consistency is watery, and this is a water-based moisturizer, so I absolutely love it. Now, you can switch it to a heavy moisturizer, but I prefer using a heavy moisturizer when I have to do my nighttime skincare routine. All right, so I'm done with a very light layer of moisturizer. Now, like I mentioned, since this is a water-based moisturizer, it is very light on the skin and it feels like you've just splashed water on your face. It doesn't get oily, it doesn't get heavy, it doesn't get sticky. So this is something that you should go for if you have normal to oily skin, but for the dry skin, it depends if you want to use a heavy moisturizer during the day. All right. So I'm done with a layer of moisturizer. So the next product is going to be a sunscreen lotion. Now this is something which is very, very important if you're using salicylic acid. So if you're using it at night, the next day you need to have your sunscreen on even if you're at home. And since I'm using it for the day, I need to top it off with a moisturizer. Now I'll be using this Lotus Herbals 50 SPF moisturizer. This is not something that I prefer usually, but I ran out of the one that I usually use. So I'm using this one. The reason I don't prefer this is this kind of leaves a white cast on my skin and it feels very sticky if it is a little hot outside. It's very heavy. But the one that I use is Photo Stable Gold. Now this was recommended by my dermatologist. It's very matte and at the same time it is not so heavy on the skin, so you can wear it all day, and it's really good if you really want to put some makeup on the skin as well. So usually with this it starts flaking off and it gives a white cast. It looks as if your skin is flaking off. So that sunscreen doesn't have it, and it is for it starts with 650 rupees. So in that range, I think that is one of the best sunscreens that I have found after using a lot of them. I have used a lot of lotions which are very oily. So that is the one that I prefer, but I ran out of it and I didn't get it. So that's the reason I bought this. So I've been using this. I'll go ahead and link it in the description if you're interested to buy. You can find it on Amazon as well. But even with the Photo Stable, please go for the gold option and not the normal one, because the normal one tends to get very oily. All right, I'm done with the sunscreen. So after I'm done with the skincare, I do not apply anything over this as I'm just going to be staying at home. However, I like applying this lip balm. This is Biotic Biofruit, and this claims to have the lip plumping effect. Now it really works. It has a slight orange tint to it, and I've almost ran out of this. I'm just scraping it out. Now whatever remains on my finger, I prefer to dab it on my cheek like blush and on my nose as well. So as you can see, my skin is very dewy. It does the effect of, as if I'm dressed up, and the blush adds to it. So this is how I would like to go about my day, and this really helps me do all the things that are on my to-do list, which doesn't really happen often. But this trick has really helped me. So this is my day routine. Time for the second routine, which is going to be a nighttime routine. Now for this, I'll be using retinol. This is by Minimalist. This is 0.3 plus Q10. Now this is something that I wouldn't say I have seen much changes with this in the long term. However, once you apply this and the next morning you can see the changes. I mean, your skin will be plump and very glowing. But I just started using this 2 weeks back. So long term, I wouldn't know. I'll update you once I use it for at least a month. So I'm done with the retinol cream. I will be applying this under eye cream. This is by Mom & Co. This has been really good. I never had the problem with dark circles, but recently, say from past 4 or 5 months, it has gotten really worse. So I started using this like 2-3 weeks back when I got the retinol, and it has gotten better. I can see the changes and difference in it. I'll just massage it very lightly for a minute or two. Alright, so I'm done with this cream and I just lightly dab it like this. It helps with the circulation. At the same time, it will help the you can pat the product inside. Alright, so I'm done with applying this. It's almost drying out. And with this retinol, there is one with the 0.2%. Now I've read not so good reviews about it, but 0.3% is what you might want to start with, because so far it has been good on my skin. Alright, so I'm done with this. So the second product is going to be a moisturizer again. Now for the night time, I prefer using this Cetaphil moisturizer. This is Daily Advanced Ultra Hydrating Lotion. I swear by this moisturizer. You can carry this to any coldest place and your skin wouldn't dry. You just need a pea size of this. This is how much I usually use on my face. It does the trick. Alright, so I'm done with the moisturizer. So apparently you're supposed to put moisturizer only after you layer your skin on with the serums, so that it locks everything in. And I used to do the opposite of this, but yeah, I've educated myself over this. So I'm done with the moisturizer. So the next product is going to be a lip balm. And for the night one, now this is a cult favorite. For the night, I use this Juicy Chemistry's Blood Orange and Rosehip Organic Lip Balm. This doesn't have any tint to it. So I just use it in the night. So this is my skincare routine. You can use this lip balm even in the daytime, and this is one of the lip balms that your lipstick will actually stay on. So if you're someone who likes to apply a moisturizer or a lip balm first and then go for a lipstick, this is the lip balm to go for. And I'm done with my nighttime routine. So I hope you like my video. So this is a very beginner friendly video, and even I have just recently started this, but I have seen very prominent changes in my skin. At the same time, it really helps me pick my mood up, and that is why this is a feel good skincare routine that I really wanted to share. So go ahead and try, and I would suggest do this morning skincare routine. It just only takes 5 to 10 minutes even before you have your breakfast. It does a whole it makes a huge difference on how your day is going to go. You kind of set the tone for your day. So I think this is very important, and I am enjoying this phase where, I'm taking care of my skin, and at the same time I feel motivated to do all to complete my to-do list. So you should go ahead and try this and let me know if this works out for you. And I haven't invested in a gua sha stone or a jade roller. So if you're using it and if you have noticed any changes, you can go ahead and comment or let me know. I'll go ahead and try it and make a video on it. And I'll meet you in my next video. Thank you so much for all your support. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll meet you next time. Bye-bye.